Hi guys, I am sitting in the car waiting on Eric. We are heading to Target. We're also going to Ross. You guys can see the back is full. It's still full with the things that are going into Chase's new dwelling. Eric, say hello. I don't know if you've said anything to the people today.
Hello.
Hello. But yeah, so my glasses are all fogged up because it's raining and it's muggy out right now. My eyes are so tired. I drove the last leg of the drive. Eric only drove 1 hour, so I drove the major
7-hour drive. I drove 6.5 of those hours.
I drove the majority of the distance.
I think you pulled out the driveway and then I took over.
Lies. But yeah, so we are on our way to Ross. I want to go in Ross first and pick up some last little essentials for Chase that we couldn't fit in the car, and we're going to go into Target, get a few items and some snacks and a case of water, you know, things like that. Thankfully, we were able to get all of our items out of the car before it started to pour down raining. Hopefully by the time we come out of the stores it will have stopped, but anywho's, we'll see you guys inside. This Ross is Rossing heavily. It is Rossing heavily. I don't know the last time I've been in a Ross and it's been this chaotic, so I am looking for pillowcases and extra pillows for him. He has 2 in the car already, but I want to just pick up some extra ones. So I have these right here. So I'm gonna get those, and I'm not necessarily just trying to spend a whole lot because these are just like extras. Well, some of the items are just like extras. And I'm gonna get this extra set of pillowcases. Chase does not like to do laundry, so I'm trying to have as many extra items for him as I can, but at some point he is absolutely going to have to wash his clothes. He understands that, but that's what I have so far. We've been in this Ross before and it used to be really neat and really clean. Like right now it is it is just run through. There are just so many people in here right now, and there's, oops, sorry. I don't know whose buggy this is, and there's just like stuff everywhere, just like everywhere. All right, I'll call y'all back. I'm over here near the towels now, and he will need some towels. These right here look like good quality. They have a little sensor on them, so they probably think so also. So these, how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4 towels for $24.99. I do want to get gray though, because he has some gray ones already. And you guys know that the gray, you know, they're not gonna show as much, you know. So if he's washing them and he's not doing such a great job, I think the gray will, you know, wear a little bit better. So I think I'm gonna go with these ones by Nautica. These are $7.99, and he actually has a new comforter with a pattern very similar to this. So I grabbed 2, and I think I'm gonna grab 2 more, and then we're gonna go to Target. So here's a look at the buggy so far. I picked up us a few white towels because these were such a great price here in Ross. They are only $5.99, but I got these gray ones for Chase instead of the other ones that I shared with you guys earlier. I have some little storage containers to place under his bed and possibly on his sink at his new apartment. The pillows down there. What, about 4 or 5 bundles of washcloths for his bathroom. This little cart right here, I'm not sure about. It's $11.99, but I felt he could place this in his bathroom or possibly in his closet to store some things. I have this rug right here. It's a 5x7, and I have this little storage container or a little organizer right here to go on his sink. You guys, I'm gonna take a step back so you can see this buggy. It is crazy. Like, I have this hanging on this bar right here. It is insane. But yeah, so that's like a quick little cart haul. And of course, I'll share with you guys how his room looks once we get it all done. Today is Saturday. He doesn't actually move in until Monday. So yeah, this is the aftermath. I don't even know if you guys can kind of gauge what is going on in the back of this truck, but it is packed in here. So this is like, I don't know, like a haul of both Eric and I stuff, because Eric went in what, Five Below, Target, I was in Ross, and so this is everything that we both kind of picked up. Sorry for this angle, but we're just packed in here. So I will come back on tomorrow and share with you guys what we're doing. Like I said, today's Saturday. Chase doesn't actually check in until Monday. So we are exhausted now, and we are heading back over to the townhouse. Not sure if I told you guys, but you could, well, I think you guys know, we've stayed here so many times, you could actually walk over to Ross and Target and Five Below from right here in Margaritaville. But that was not possible today. It was not possible. But yeah, so here's a look at how Margaritaville is looking at about 8:08 in the PM. So we're gonna go, I don't even think we're gonna take this stuff out of the car. We're just gonna leave it in here and just go inside, take our showers and crash, and we will see you guys on tomorrow. Good morning, guys, and happy Mother's Day. At the time that I'm filming this, it's actually Sunday, Mother's Day, and I just wanted to wake up pretty early here this morning and give you guys a look at the view. I know I mentioned in the last video that we had a really pretty view. Even though we didn't have a pool, I felt that this view was really, really nice. Love the color, and just a really nice little lake view. There's a bird flying overhead there. It's really bright this morning, so I'm not sure what all you guys can see. But yeah, just wanted to pop in, share with you guys this view. Wish you all a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And I hope you have a great one. We're getting ready, Eric and I, to go for a quick little walk, and then we'll see what else we're gonna get into today. This glare is terrible. Oh my gosh. Good morning, guys. It is super, super early. That's why it's so dark in here. The sun is just coming up outside. I'm not gonna hold y'all, but I just wanted to tip in here and open up this portion of the vlog. I tipped in here yesterday for Mother's Day, and you guys did not see me anymore. We just had a good time hanging out, Eric, Chase, and I. And that brings us to today. Today's Monday. Today's the big day. We are taking Chase to check him into the Disney College program. We have a 9:20 arrival time. It's about 6:45 in the AM right now. And after I get off the phone with you guys, I am actually, oh my gosh, this glare, it is killing my vibe. You guys see the view outside? It's a really pretty view out there this morning. Yesterday we had some ducks come knock on the patio door. No lie, knocked on the patio door asking for food, and we gave them a few breadcrumbs. That's about it. But this morning, speaking of food, I am going to have this double shot of Starbucks energy because I'm gonna need it today. I got no sleep last night, guys. None. Okay, about to leave my son down here. Yeah. So I'm a little bit nervous. So no sleep last night, understandably so. So I'm gonna drink that. Head outside and pack up the car. But wanted to just come in, and I know on yesterday I wished everybody a happy Mother's Day. So hope you enjoyed your day with your family, and we're gonna bring you guys along today as we set up his space. We are, wow, we're packed down in the car. I think I shared with you guys in the last vlog that I was in Ross, and we're going to Target, and we've hit up so many other stores, just trying to make sure he is set up, because he doesn't have his car, so he's not going to be able to, you know, head to the stores and pick up anything, at least this week. We'll be heading back down shortly. But yeah, so we got so much stuff. Not sure if you guys can see behind me. It's just, stuff everywhere in here. But anywho, let me go ahead and get my caffeine in me, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. I have everything loaded into the truck, and I wanted to come out here. Well, first of all, I don't think I shared with you guys how the front of the townhouse looks. Very similar to the cottages, no difference. But I wanted to show y'all. I'm scared to open this door. Just how packed it is in here. Let's see. Can you guys see? All right, I'm gonna turn y'all around. It's crazy. Y'all can't even really get a sense of how full this is. It's like you can't see a thing out that window. It is packed in here. Chase isn't going to be able to sit in the back, so I'm going to actually have to sit in the back and hold the comforter. And I think he's going to have to hold something in his lap up in the front seat. This is the address where we're staying. We're staying at 2993 Caribbean Soul Drive. That's the front door there. A little mat. I love the little lanterns. Yeah, so this is our little townhouse. So like I said, it's Monday. We've actually been here since what, Saturday? You do have to have a key. But yeah, we've been here since last Saturday. Today is Monday, and Eric and I are going to be here until this coming Sunday. So another, what, 5 or so days? Right now we're kind of teetering on whether or not we want to extend a little bit, but we'll see. Today is Wednesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Eric and I were just here at Disney Springs. Chase sent a text saying that he has finished his classes for today. It is, what time is it? It's 10:38. He only had 2 classes for today. Just so you guys know, you don't just get thrust into your position here at Disney. You do have to go through training, and you have to have a final evaluation. So he's just completed 2 courses today, and so he wants to hang out. So I left Eric back at Disney Springs. He's gonna chill for a little bit while I go and pick Chase up. Where the college program kids are housed is just a really quick hop, skip, and a jump from Disney Springs. So that's where I'm headed right now. And I just feel so freaking special to be out here on my own, just riding around here in Orlando like I live here. I love it. We are going to have a great day today. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, it is 10:41 currently, and it is a very lovely 84 degrees. Yep, but I feel special. I hope I don't get lost. I don't have the navigation on. I'm just winging it. Just winging it. But Eric gave me good verbal directions, and we've made this trek at least 7 times now. So not a big deal. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say good morning to you guys. Shout out to everyone following along on the first vlog, from the first vlog. This is a continuation of that. Also, shout out to those of you who have tipped in and started buying up the shirts. I mentioned in the last video that the store is back open. At least the clothing section of the store is back open, and I am having a huge blowout summer sale. Everything in the store 60 to 65%. All of the t-shirts, I should say, are 60, 65. I think some of them are 70% off. You do not need a code. I repeat, you do not need a code for the sale. So it's some good shirts in there to be had. And like I said in the last video, Eric's going to send out a newsletter also to kind of brief you guys on, you know, what the sale is going to look like in terms of what shirts and all of that. But all the shirts are on sale, but, you know, some of them may be a little bit more heavily discounted than others. But yeah, like I said in the last video, I want to introduce some new designs, and I want to move this inventory out so that I could do that. And I felt, what better time of year to do it than right now as we head into summer. So shout out, so many of you tipped in yesterday and, you know, bought so many things. Y'all, I am wearing a shirt. This is that brown bodysuit from Amazon that I've shared with you before. Just have that on today with this button down linen top from Target and the linen shorts that go with this top. We're going to Arts later on today for lunch, so I want it to be, you know, have some sleeves because it can get a little bit cool in these restaurants. The AC is blasting. I'm not complaining, but I do get chilly. So yeah, store is back open. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Store is back open. Shout out to everyone who's tipped in and already started buying up the teas. And yeah, we're just having a great time. I don't know. I said the other day that Eric and I were kind of going back and forth about whether or not we want to extend the trip. But I know we need to go home here this coming Sunday because we have to come back in about a week or so to bring Chase his car. He's going to need his car. The kids do take the bus. There's a shuttle that Disney provides for them to get back and forth to work, but a lot of his roommates have said that the buses run when the buses want to run. They break down, and you know, I don't want him being late for work or having to stand around for too long waiting on the bus when he has his own transportation. A lot of the kids have their own transportation, and these kids are driving some nice vehicles. In the last video, I know we talked about black privilege. These kids, it's privileged up here, honey, or down here. Oh, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. About to get off on the wrong exit. Talking to y'all, about to go to ESPN Wide World of Sports. That is not where we want to go. Thankfully, they let me over. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get off the phone with y'all so I can pay attention to the road. But yeah, just wanted to tip in this morning and say hi, how you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope the week is starting out beautifully for you guys. We're enjoying ourselves here, and I will talk to you all later before I attempt to miss another turn. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hi guys, it's another day, another dollar from sunny Orlando, Florida. Let me apologize before we go any further with this portion of today's video for the air conditioning, the vent, the fan sound. It is 11:36 in the a.m. It's 85 degrees. It feels like it's 105 degrees. It is extremely, extremely hot here in Orlando, Florida. How y'all doing?
Why does
it's so hot?
85 on paper, you know, we're Southerners, isn't that hot?
That's like a spring temp.
But why are we hot? Why does, I think Florida heat hits different. Let us know in the comments. Savannah heat hits different too. Savannah and Florida, the heat is just, it's more intense. Do you agree with that? Yeah, I do. A quick side note here, guys, let me put you up on game, okay? Take you a Capri Sun, put them in the freezer. By the time you walk out of your dwelling, get your seatbelt buckled and all those things, it will be nice and slushy. Really good. Get the low, these are the low sugar, the reduced sugar ones. Yeah. But anyway, it is hot. It is really hot here today. So, is 85 in Orlando hotter than 85 in Atlanta? Like, scientifically, I know that doesn't make sense. Right. But it feels like it's hotter. There's something with the humidity here. But Atlanta's humid. Atlanta is very humid. But here, it's a real damp, muggy, humid. I feel Atlanta's heat index, it's a little bit drier. It's a little bit drier.
I think it's an equator thing. I think, you know, we're a little bit closer to the equator. So the sun's more intense. The only time in my life I've ever gotten sunburned was in Aruba. And Aruba's very close to the equator. And I remember when we got back to the hotel or whatever, we're like, why is the back of my neck just burning? I was like, oh, that's sunburn.
When we got home from that vacation, it was just burned skin just peeling off.
I didn't peel, but I
peeled bad.
Really?
I peeled badly.
See, I got a little bit more melanin, so you know.
What else? I think my melanin is a lot more melanin.
I'm a richer hues and undertones.
Said all that to say, y'all, put on your sunscreen. Put on your sunscreen. All right, don't be out here thrusting in these hot streets thinking, well, you know, I'm good and melanated, so, you know, I don't have to, you know.
Yeah, I have on sunscreen.
Put on.
I got it on.
Put on the sunscreen. But anywho's, wanted to ask you guys also, what do you guys feel about the Jamie Foxx, what do I call it? The medical, yeah, that's a good term. The Jamie Foxx medical situation. So it's being rumored now that not only he was in Atlanta in the hospital. So it's being rumored now that not only is he out of the hospital in Atlanta, but he's in some type of stroke rehab in Chicago. And I see on the interwebs, people are all up in arms because the family did not let the people know, A, what the actual condition was. Everything was all rumored. And two, you know, how he's doing. How did he get from Atlanta to Chicago? How, you know, how good is the situation? How dire is his health at this point? I am of two minds on this. One, they asked us to pray for Jamie, but I didn't know what we were praying for. Were we praying for...
Can you just pray for health and recovery?
Yeah, but I like to be real personal and just
I think that's an excuse to be nosy.
No, it's not. I like to be really intentional in my prayers.
So God has to have a bullet list.
Right. Lord, please touch his heart. Heal his heart. I don't know what I'm praying for, but you're right. That is a good point. But I feel on the regular, we pray for people in general. Pray for my brothers and sisters in Christ. And so if I need to give a special prayer, Lord, touch his heart, touch his brain, whatever the problem is, I would have liked to be a little bit more concrete in my prayer. Now, to your point, a lot of us are trying to be nosy. And so it is the family's right to protect his medical condition.
So I'm of two minds. You have to.
And don't use my phrases.
That's my. I've never heard you say that.
I just said it.
You've never said that.
Oh my! Y'all rewind it.
You know, in a relationship, you will pick up your spouse's mannerisms and their sayings. I invented it. I'm the one that brought it into the relationship.
Go ahead.
Because that sounds like somebody would say.
Why?
I use a lot of business jargon, as we all know.
That's business jargon? I am of two minds?
I think so.
I know.
That's something I take it to.
That is for the people. That is for the streets terminology. That is for the people.
In this example, you have to be one extreme or the other. Either you have to be very, very private and just not say anything, or you have to be very, very public and just give people the timeline. Jeremy Renner, for example, who I think he plays Hawkeye in Avengers. He had the snowmobile incident, and you got updates. Boom, boom, boom. And thank goodness he's doing better.
Absolutely. And see, maybe the people were able to be more intentional with their prayers. I don't know.
So I think in this example, there's just a lot of conflicting stories, and so people are confused.
Yeah.
And honestly, I say you got to be either or. You either got to either say no information or all the information. Probably in Jamie's case, let's keep it real. He's a celebrity. He makes his money. He's made his living, his life off of the public. So you probably got to lean more towards
being a little bit more open, or just keep it quiet the whole time. But anyway, we're headed to lunch. But I saw some stuff on Instagram this morning before we headed out and wanted to bring that to you guys because you guys give such great feedback. Oh, Eric, I told everybody that the store is back open And what is the, I think I told you guys we're at either 60, somewhere between 60 and 70% off.
It will be a massive discount.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive discount. Eric is actually wearing a recent design, one of the new up-and-coming designs. Yeah, it's like a little Disney segment.
So orange is my favorite color. FAMU's color. I've always liked orange. Yeah. Orange is FAMU is orange and green. Clemson is like, that's my other school, is like orange, and Garnet or something that's an off blue, whatever. So orange is my color. I do orange. So.
Yes. But anyway, shout out to everyone. I think I mentioned yesterday, shopping the sale. You guys are so amazing. The sales are flooding in. Really do appreciate all of you taking advantage of that discount. But anyway, we are headed to lunch, and we will stop in a little bit later, possibly share with you guys what we're eating, what we're having. I think we're going to a Greek restaurant now. If not, we'll see you guys a little bit later. We have what, Eric, about 2 or 3 more days left in the trip?
Yeah. So
having a good time. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. I use your peace sign.
It's almost like a